Hello, fellow shooters, my fellow friends shooters of the internet. This is Ori. This is a video I want to do mainly about multisync type of monitors, CRT monitors. So the backstory is, first of all, I'm sorry I look like a redneck. It's getting hot in Tokyo. It's pretty hot now, and I didn't turn the AC on, so I'm just trying to cool down. I've been riding my bicycle today a lot. I sold my motorcycle, so now I have to ride on, like little toy bicycles of my wife. They're so small and slow. Anyway, I'm hot, so that's the reason what I want to say. So yeah, it's about the multi-sync CRT monitors. I want to try one of those to see what it can add to my gaming experience. I guess one of the reasons I want to try it is to run games like the newly released Stormwind of Dreamcast, or let's say higher resolution horizontal shooters like R-Type Final and a Gradius 5. They don't look good. I can degrade them to 15 hertz, but the case with horizontal shooters that are higher resolution, kind of like more polygon based graphics, not 2D. They don't look so good in 15 hertz, so I want to see if I can use one of these multi-sync monitors and see if I can enjoy both worlds, playing 15 hertz some games and then playing those higher resolution games and maybe play some problematic PCVs to see if they work better on a CRT. So the first one I got, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna have another part which shows those monitors. The first one that I got was an FM Towns monitor. It was multisync. The reason I was trying to get actually a PC, an NEC. There's a famous model here in Japan. It's a PCTV of the NEC, which has SCART input in it, which is extremely rare in Japan. So this stuff is like, I tried to see on Yahoo Auction, they're like $200. It's crazy. People pay and get them immediately. So I got another, first of all I got like an FM Towns, which I'm going to show you really quick, but it didn't sync. It was busted. I tried to adjust the pots and vertical holes and everything, but it was busted. It's really a shame. It's a really nice looking CRTs, and that's one of the things. I didn't want to get any like ugly CRT. I wanted to get like a nice retro looking CRT that kind of looks good too. So, and that FM Times looked great, and this one didn't work, and I'm going to dump it. And then I got a NEC. I found a 21 inch. The NEC PCTV is like 15, 16 inch. This one is 21 inch. And I think it's the same line kind of, but it doesn't have SCART in. It has that old school Japanese 15 pin VGA, which it's kind of like flatter one. If you guys knows about it, if you don't know, you're going to see in the video. So you're going to see my conclusion at the end, what I think about it. I have a definite conclusion. Anyway, this will be the second part of the video. I just got a quick pickups here before I leave Tokyo. I got like a huge, I found there's like a really nice small electrical product. Akihabara has millions of little stores with like oyaji-sans, like a older Japanese man, and it's really nice to chat with them because they're really easygoing. They always find what you need. And I got like a transformator, for electricity, because here in Japan it's 110, and I'm going to be needing 220, so I had to get like a really robust transformator, electrical transformator, and this one was like 10.5 kilos. I had to carry it all the way from Akihabara. It's so heavy, but this is like what you need if you run around CRTs, this kind of stuff. And I got a couple of Super Famicom games. I wanted to get like a really nice sealed copy of Super Contra. I love this game, and I wanted to get like a nice box copy. It's a great shape. It's one of my favorite games ever, so I was glad to get it, and it was a good price. I found it for a really nice price, and Ganbare Goemon, which is a Japanese classic. I never really played it, but I only play shmups usually, but I really want to try this one in depth, to see how it plays. And I found like a great deal, a really cheap relatively. I mean, it was pretty cheap, really good deal. I got another super gun, and the reason I got another super gun is eventually I wanted to get like a little game room, a little setup, and I want to have like a super gun for the vertical shooters and another super gun for horizontal games. So I found a Pana custom long used pretty old super gun, great shape, and I really love the look of it. It's so retro, really nice. It's the next big good thing for my arcade machine, because I cannot hold an arcade machine. So this one really gives you like I don't know, kind of old school feeling. You really play the media, and unfortunately it has like a really special cable. It didn't come with our RGB cable. It has like a specific kind of like really old school I think it's like 9 pin, and I couldn't find it in Akahaba, even the edge, trying to make a cable. And you're gonna see quickly on the video, I tried to tap in, maybe thinking tapping in, and try to put my own socket, but I don't know, I really suck in building cables, and I kind of like tried a little bit, and then I just gave up. I said, okay, I don't have enough space, I don't have enough light, I don't have enough tools, to do it right, so I found a place in the United States, so my friend is gonna purchase it, kind of like get it for me in the United States and then send it to me to Japan, because they won't send it to Japan. But let's see, I'm going to see how well it works. I kind of tried it basically halfway, and it works. So I want to see it in action. So please watch this little tri-sync part, and let me know what you think. I'm going to tell you my conclusion afterwards. So this is a quick look at the FM Towns monitor, which unfortunately didn't work. But like you guys can see, sorry there's no light, it's a flat 21 pin Japanese VGA, which you can find at Akihabara some adapters, but too bad, didn't work. I'm gonna dump it, but it had really nice shape. So this is a quick look at the PCTD 211. It's got nice contours into it, the design of the CRT. Really look like an NEC product. It uses also that 21-inch flat VGA, old school VGA. Unfortunately, I can only make it work right now with Dreamcast and Mega Drive. Other consoles cannot connect to it. Since the VGA, I don't know, VGA and RGB are not the same. If anybody has any advice, you're gonna soon see me trying to connect the Super Gun. So this is right now running Stormwind, no problem connecting it to the VGA box with an adapter to the 21 flat VGA. So this is a close view. Okay, if anybody can give me a tip about why this doesn't work, I mean, I'm probably an idiot, I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, sync strike and RGB cable does not sync on this one. Okay, so in the case of the Mega Drive using the Microsoft XMD1, it's an adapter which lets you connect it directly to a 21 old school VGA, and this one, it works no problem, though like you guys can shortly see, I'm gonna make a comparison to the PVM image. So this is right now running at 15 Hertz. I'm gonna pause it really quick and then compare it to the Sony PVM. So I have to admit, it does look good. It's not ugly. And this is the PVM image, the same image. It's hard to see, through a camera, but I think overall the PVM looks much better in 15 Hertz. Okay, so now you watched that little, sequence. So I just want to say, in my case, since I only got like one test to test one multisync CRT, it doesn't. it does both things. It kind of like suffers from both worlds. I mean, I think games like R-Type Final, all the higher resolution 3D horizontal shooters, they will look better in LCD screen. It doesn't really benefit. It looks good, kind of, but not good enough to justify in like a triple sync just for this. And also running 15 hertz game on it. It doesn't even come close to a Sony PVM. I mean, the pixel configuration, like you guys see, is I don't know. It's hard to explain exactly, but the actual shape of the pixels, the feeling, the warmth of the colors, it doesn't come close to the Sony PVM. So I mean, I might keep it. I'm not sure about it. I bought it for cheap, and it's good to toy around to learn about it. It's got it's got good parts adjustment. It adjusts pretty well, and it's got good image. But I don't know. In my case, I mean, I think you really need to separate 15 hertz gaming and either get like really good 15 hertz CRT and then just get like an LCD for the higher resolution and get it over with. Yeah, it's it just doesn't, for me, in my case anyway, it doesn't get the look that I want of the game. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys soon, okay?